They call it lunch, but what's it gonna be? A bacon and cheese pie or your soggy ham sandwich? Right in there. Lunch. It's only little but cool fish. The lunch comes in at just under 20 bucks. So it's 70 mils long, but it's got a 40 millimeter body, 4.5 grams, and it'll dive down to around about 2 meters. So this is your perfect little estuary lure for targeting things like brim, bass, and flatties, and the odd darkness. The thing that caught my eye with the lunch is that it's just a little bit different to your usual sort of 30 to 40 millimeter crankbait. So it's got a really long, narrow bib, and this gives it a really tight action. So it's almost in between like a jerk bait and a crankbait, with a much sort of tighter action than those big wobbly chubbies. So the other thing that I found with the lunch was that with that big long bib, it was surprisingly snag resistant. So I was throwing it up into quite heavy timber structure, and well, I've only got one of them and I've still got it, so she's pretty snag proof. They come standard with good terminal tackle, so they've got owner hooks, strong split rings, didn't have any issues with the terminal tackle. The hooks on mine are getting a bit beat up, but I have caught quite a few fish on it, and it's had a few battles with the net as well. In my hands, I found it great on the brim and getting a few bass. The fishing for us has been really tough at the moment with all the rain, but catching plenty of fish on the lunch. So I can't really fault this thing. There's not too many cons with it. At $20, it's probably at the upper end of that little crankbait price. So, you know, $15 to $20 is pretty standard for them, but it is at the top end. So other than, you know, maybe a couple of bucks extra, I can't fault these things. They're really good. They catch fish, and I would recommend them. The Onewell Lunch, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 crappies.